CFD squad, and welcome back to Stat Wars the League.
Woo!
It's our final game, and unlike any other league in the world, the fixtures are just dependent on who is available at the time of recording.
No one
I'm
available
joined
today.
by a man who has zero respect for the art of barbering.
No.
It's Dougie, who's just shaving people's heads in South London in his bathroom.
You need to come one day. I could sort that out in a new style.
That is my worst nightmare.
Come on.
That makes me feel
I think I could
physically
just
sick.
a little 3 all over.
I would cut you
Really?
in half, mate. Anyway,
You're always welcome.
have we got anything to play for? Because I feel, and you might feel the same, that I f***ed it this series.
Yeah.
Drawing with Obba, losing to James. It's just
I drew with Obba as
ugly.
well. He took me down in that one. But yeah, the league table, as you can see, is a little bit confused. People are playing at different times. I think if we potentially, either of us wins, we might be in the playoff final, but who really knows for sure. So she'll get straight into it.
yeah.
Kieran, let's go.
Welcome back once again. Sam Gods has his question in the show. Come on down. I will give you £50 to write this every week. How many English clubs has Peter Crouch played for with a leeway of 1?
Hell.
Wow.
When you hear leeway of 1, it's the death knell, isn't it?
Yeah.
Started at what? QPR, went to Portsmouth, played for Southampton, Liverpool, Villa, Stoke. He left Stoke to join Burnley. That's 7. Definitely missing a couple. Oh wow, so we're on 7. Okay, what other clubs have I forgot? Big
You might be around the right
Peter
number.
Crouch. Tottenham, 8. Yeah.
Damn it.
Oh, now we're sucking deep.
I thought you were going to regret that. Regret that, forget that, and regret it. Regret the forget.
I could regret this whole cocky facade. Got a very acidic
Everything
gooch.
down there, clearly.
A lot of my boxes fall foul to that. The old acid gooch. It's a guaranteed 8. I might have missed one, so let's go 9. Yes!
Oh, was it 10?
Who did I forget?
Dulwich Hamlet.
Norwich!
Ooh. I didn't remember him at Norwich.
A very big canary.
Good start though. Damn that
I've not
leeway.
got the first answer in a long time.
Question 2 from Jaddy Booty. I love it, a booty. Who was the first non-Italian to start in goal for Juventus?
We've got Chesney at the moment, but is it as simple as
Half a point.
Is it as simple as Chesney? Who's been their backup keeper under Buffon?
I actually can't think of anyone pre-Buffon.
Yeah, who was on the bench in the Buffon days? This is what's driving me mental. Complete mind blank. I think it's going to be one of the substitute keepers, but seeing as no one's coming to mind, and it just won't.
That's tough.
Yeah.
Like, gettable if you're a Serie A aficionado.
I think it's going to be quite obvious that I'm going to punch myself. But seeing as I can't remember who was on the bench for all those years, I'm going to go with Chesney.
Oh!
Oh, of course, pre-Fulham.
I'm really disappointed that I didn't get that.
Oh,
What a
that
guy.
was gettable actually. But hey ho, we move on.
Unlucky, Douglas. But now Hamill has a chance to double his lead. Whoa, and it comes from Jacob Marché, if he's French. If not, it's just Marchette. When Man City beat QPR 3-2 in the Aguero game, who scored the goals for QPR? Might as well have been Joleon Lescott, to be honest. Idiot.
I feel like since I've stopped doing scripts, I've really lost the edge in everything.
That's what that's the Joe Tomlinson excuse.
Oh, is
as
it?
well.
Oh, I'm in bad company. Okay, so Jamie Mackey scored 1. I think he scored the opener. Why does Jobby McAnuff keep springing to mind? What a first name, by the way. Jobby in Scotland means isn't it?
Really?
Means a poo.
Oh,
You're
Jobby,
Scottish,
yeah. Aye, you look like a right Jobby.
Why do I keep thinking Djibril Cissé as well? Was he there at that point? I don't actually remember him being part of that game. Joey Barton?
Would make sense. He had a lot of bad blood with Man City.
Stop trying to convince me it's Joey Barton, because you know it's not Joey Barton, you scumbag! No, I don't know this. Jamie Mackey and... Fowlin, the Argentinian. Oh, no! No!
Yes.
I've said falling!
It was when you said it, I was like, oh, here we go. This is 2-0 down. This is the first round over. And then, no.
I feel her
Did Fowlin or whatever his name is? I can't
slipping
even remember him
through
scoring. He was only there for about a minute.
fingers.
Adam Page is the next question. Name one of the 2 full-time England managers to have also won the English top flight?
Southgate, Ericsson, Capello, Hodgson,
I'm pretty sure it's Hodgson.
Keegan, Taylor,
He won it with Blackpool.
Venables,
70.
Alf Ramsey, Bobby Robson never won it. You don't have to tell me the answer, obviously, but have you got a clue on this as well? Because I'm starting to think it's all a hoax. Don Revie is one of them. Yeah, Don Revie.
Yeah! I've really ruined the Cisse answer!
Oh, why was that back? Why was I thinking of another one?
I was really hoping you'd
Who
yourself
was the
over there.
second one? Alf Ramsey won a title, did he? Fair. Mr. Hamill, can you go ahead?
Ball bag!
Well done, Dougie. Back over to Chris. It's like a tennis match. Andrew, oh God, I can't burp, I just had a weird bubble. Gilbertson said in his time at Arsenal, not including that loan spell in 2012, in how many seasons did Thierry Henry score less than 20 league goals?
I think, is it Harry Kane or Sergio Aguero were the second or third to score 20 goals 5 times in a row? Might have been Aguero. Don't know if Kane's done that. Kane might be 3 or 4.
Yeah, I think it might be Aguero.
And Thierry Henry was the only other guy.
Okay, so you're working back from that. I like it.
But I don't know how long Thierry Henry was there for.
Right.
I'm going to say 2. Vive la France. No!
Was it 3? Oh. I think was it his first 2 and his last? I'm guessing there.
Never have I been so close and had nothing to show for it.
If I get this, I'll win the first round. Kieran, what have you got for me? Come on!
Dougie, you can win the round with this question as you have just informed me behind the camera filming this right now. Alexander Algo has said 3 players have received 100 caps for Belgium. Name 2 of them.
I'm thinking maybe Vinny Company. Hazard must be close, actually. When did he shot to promise? 18, so he's been with him for 10 years, 10 caps a year. Maybe a bit ambitious. I think Jan Vertonghen maybe, Alderweireld. Company, so many injury issues though. Who's been in goal all that time? Mignolet? No. Is there anyone else obvious that I'm missing? Witzel? Could he have 100? Tonight, Matthew, I will be Eden Hazard and maybe Fellaini actually. Sorry, Eden Hazard and Jan Vertonghen.
Correct.
Yes! Tonight, Matthew, get in the back of the net. Love it.
Oh, 2 Premier League stars of the last 10 years. Oh, bloody hell.
Who was the third? Axel Witzel, okay. Delighted with that, 1-0. You were so close on all of them, but didn't quite have enough.
Mike Atkins is getting a disciplinary. Well, pretty clear what I have to do, isn't it? I have to win this, and then I have to win the next round. Otherwise, not a lot happens. I just don't qualify
Nil
for
point.
the playoffs. Immortality awaits one of us.
Yeah.
So, maybe one of us.
Maybe, potentially, depending on results and other fixtures. It's not that
Really,
sexy.
really teeing it up, aren't we?
Hot potato, Garamalou, Hoskolda, Augustusson. Didn't rhyme, didn't know, didn't really pre-check that. Name every nationality of players to have won the Ballon d'Or.
Argentine.
Yeah.
Dutch,
Yeah.
Portuguese.
Yeah.
English,
Yeah.
French.
Brazilian,
Yeah.
German.
Spanish,
Yeah.
Scottish.
Irish, Northern Irish, Danish,
Yeah.
English. Brazilian. Cameroonian. South African. Italian.
Yeah.
Liberian.
Yeah.
2, 1. Come on!
Italian.
It's still on! It's still on!
Oh, well, I think that's a totally fair enough result because Hamill said Northern Irish and it wasn't on the list, but George Best was from Northern Ireland. I don't know why I went into Africa before trying to do the rest of Europe, but 1-0 Hamill.
Still time for Callum Best to win it too.
Rory Hutchison has asked name every nation England have beaten at the European Championships.
Switzerland,
France, Germany,
Scotland,
Portugal, Ukraine,
Slovenia, Slovakia, Russia,
Spain,
Greece, Ireland, Wales,
Czech Republic, Croatia,
Andorra, Czechoslovakia, Yugoslavia, Holland.
Belgium, Italy, Estonia,
5 seconds,
Ukraine, Switzerland, Oh, bollocks!
Yes, he's back in the game, baby!
Oh.
The dream lives on!
Where the f have Estonia been in the European Championship?
I said Andorra, didn't listen to the question at all.
Sweden, yeah, in 2012 maybe?
Sveverage. What, when Andy Carroll scored the
I think Walcott and Welbeck scored as well. That's so annoying.
Yes!
Right, Chris pulled it back. It's 1-1 now going into Who Am I? 10th times. Actually quite a high standard of hot potato. Great geography guy, this guy. And I've got my rooster.
You are one pathetic loser.
Hey,
Andrew Calvin has a first Who Am I? I need to find what that is in another language because that's much more fun to say. For 3 points, I have played with Steve Mandanda, Wayne Rooney, Nico Cranshaw, and Peter Lovenkranz. What a great surname that is.
You're an idiot.
Joey Barton.
Correct.
Yes!
Wow.
Come on! Peter Lovenkranz.
I don't think Kieran had even finished asking the question you were in there. That was quite something.
Joey Barton, England, Marseille. Steve Mandanda was Marseille. Wayne Rooney.
I didn't even have time to process the answer. Who was the answer?
Joey Barton.
Joey Barton. Fair. That was incredible.
I just had a epiphany.
Question 2 from Mr. Potato or Mr. Garum or Alu. I can't remember which one actually means potato and which one means hot. For 3 points, I played with Graziano Pella, Nicholas Bentner, and Obafemi Martins, but never in the Premier League.
You're an idiot.
Jonathan Lamina.
Bloody hell, can you stop going with these early buzzers? Freaking the shit out of me.
My nerves! I'm on my last nerve.
Hang on, sorry, you were so distracted. Is it Sebastian Giovinco?
For 2 points, I've won the Bundesliga once and Serie A 7 times, retiring this season.
You're an idiot.
This. Daniele De Rossi.
Keep on wanting to say Rafina from Bayern, but it's not. Or Olic. I kind of need the 2 points here as well. Come on, Dougie, get the brain in gear, get it churning. Is it Sami Khedira?
Not the worst guess.
That's not the best though, is it?
And for 1 point, I'm a centre-back with over 70 caps and won the World Cup in 2006.
Oh, come on.
Oh, sorry, Barzagli. It's just the 1 point though.
It's all coming down to the wire then. Last question, Dougie gets 3 points. He wins. I get 3 points, I win, quite clearly. 2 points and
If
we
we
draw.
draw,
So
No one will be
rendering
satisfied with the
this
draw.
whole episode pointless, does nothing for us in the league, and
Shut up.
on airplane mode.
It's the Love Island WhatsApp group.
Lack of respect.
Oh, and it potentially comes down all to this. Do you get 3 points and only 3 points and you can win? Don't get that and then it's the opposite. You haven't won. Justin Walker, just like Liverpool. For 3 points, I played with Lorenzo Insigne, Zlatan Ibrahimovic and Diego Godin.
Feels like there's quite a few players that this could be.
You're an idiot.
Cavani. Yes! Yeah!
2 3-pointers. A deserved victor.
That's the Hamill of old. That's the Hamill that used to get beaten by Van Straten once, twice, every 3 episodes.
Well done, Mr. Hamill. Take the 3 points. Keeps your hopes of a playoff finish alive.
Thank you very much, sir. As always, a brilliant competitor and an
Oh.
even better
I think
person.
that hot potato is a pretty good standard, but Who Am I slightly let myself down. But hey ho, we move on.
That's the most high standard episode I've been involved in quite some weeks. So, bloody well, you know,
points.
well done to us both. Football was the winner there. Quizzing is the winner.
Definitely, definitely. What should the good people do now once they've watched, well, once they've finished with this?
I'm normally one that asks this question, so I haven't got any answers. What is there?
Continental Club,
Yeah.
yesterday's Continental Club.
Do that. All right, so George informs us that you can't watch some of that stuff, but
Because
you
it's
know
a Thursday.
what you can watch will be on
Okay,
screen.
okay,
so
okay.
no one even cares about this point, and we're differing. Let's go. Bye.
Oh, was that the end? Yeah. Oh, right. I thought we were practicing for the end board, right.